Alright, what's up everybody? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're gonna be talking about...
What is that?
What? What is what? Stop distracting me.
I thought we agreed on this. Everybody else is doing that. You need to do something nobody else is doing. Be more creative.
Alright, so remotely controlling your camera, turning it on, snapping a photo, and sending it on your phone within seconds is what I thought was like the coolest feature on this Canon 200D. But I was wrong. I was really wrong.
Bravo. Next time start from there. That's much better.
Are you gonna be doing this in data?
Well, it depends on you, man. Depends on you.
Intro.
I can never go back to who I used to be. I can never. And I don't want to.
Okay, so that camera connect feature that I was just talking about was mainly created for shooting wildlife. You know, the kind of things that you want to take photos and videos of, but you can't get up close to them because you scare them off, like birds if you're into bird watching. But I just mainly use this for shooting photos or starting up videos because it's like remotely controlling your camera, which means you totally get rid of that camera shake that you get when you press the shutter button. And together with the 18-55mm kit lens that it comes with, that is optical image stabilizer, it will just make a perfect combination. So I really think it's a cool feature. So I've been using this camera for about 2 months now, and for $570 I really think it's like the best value for money that you can get right now, because it's got all these really cool features that a camera should just have in 2019. I mean, it's got Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, and this 3-inch flip touchscreen, which gets really handy when you're shooting videos of yourself or vlogging, because you can clearly see if you are in frame or you're not in frame, which is a really cool feature that I think a camera should just have these days. And it's also got this touchscreen. That means you can just tap on something that you want it to focus on, and it cinematically moves and focuses on that, which gets this really cool effect, and I really like using it. So the touchscreen is just one of the 2 viewing options that you have on this camera. If you want to look all professional and cool, I guess, you can look through the optical viewfinder, which shows you the 9 different focal points that this camera has. And below that we have an LED projection of the ISO, the aperture, and the shutter speed, so you always know at what settings are you shooting at. And if you can't see clearly because of the projections, there's this dioptry. I really don't know how to pronounce that word. Yeah, but then there's this dioptry diode correction diode thingy that you can actually use to correct the focal point of those projections so that you actually see clearly and you don't have to be wearing your specs when you look through the viewfinder. So yeah, I think that's something worth knowing. Okay, so for most people, operating a DSLR seems pretty hard, but I have to say this camera is basically photography made easy, because some of the times you just have to point at the thing that you want to shoot, press the shutter button or even tap the screen to shoot, and in seconds you have the image on your phone and you're already posting it on Instagram if you're into that kind of thing. All you need to do is to know the different shooting options that this camera has. So this camera has like 9 different shooting options. Alright, but the way I feel surprised is that I got when I bought this camera. For a start, the fact that the 18-55mm zoom lens only goes down to f4.0. That means you don't really get that nice background blur that you've been hoping for, unless you like put the subject really close to the camera and the background further away. Then you'll be able to get a nice background there. But if you are not or if the distance between you and the subject is almost the same as the distance between the subject and the background, then you don't really get much of a blur. But then hey, this is Canon. There's a bunch of lenses that you could buy and solve this problem. And talking about which, I think there's a couple of things that you actually need to buy to complement this camera. For a start, if you are in Stavropol, for me it's really windy, and if you like vlogging, then you're gonna need to get an external mic, because the onboard one is really good, but it gets muffled up if it's a bit windy, and I mean, you spend a lot of time trying to edit out the noise. But if you have an external camera, then the problem will be solved. So yeah, that's one of the things that you actually need to buy to put this camera to good use. And of course you need a nice camera stand, because some of these shots, they don't want any camera shake at all. So if you just stick it on a camera stand and shoot from your phone, then you'll be able to get that really nice trail lights or that really frozen fountain, which is really cool. Okay, so about the battery life, I can easily go throughout the whole day shooting without any problems, which is really cool, just on one battery. That is without using the flash so many times, because if you use the flash so many times, then the battery really goes down fast, and you definitely need to have an extra battery on you so that the camera won't die on you when you're shooting for a client or something. So yeah, I think basically that's all that I can say about the Canon 200D for now. I'll be posting more videos about tutorials and stuff if you're into that kind of stuff. Okay, so I think that's it. I will see you guys in the next video, and thank you very much for watching.